Hey everybody! So I'm back. Kind of need to give me a little bit of grace because it has been a long time since I have filmed a video. I'm gonna try to make this a fairly short one just to give you some general updates and to see what's gonna be coming. But it's been a minute. It has been a minute, I know. Happy New Year, it is 2024. I cannot believe that. The holidays seem to be a blur. As I was talking to my foster teen, it was like the time between Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas. It was like time has been flying by. And for those of you who have been following on Instagram and TikTok, you guys have kind of seen a little bit more behind the scenes just because I haven't been posting here on YouTube. But in 2024, Be the Village is coming back for good. And I want to start off by talking about the most recent placement. It's actually interesting because I always think like, oh, once a new kid comes to stay, I'm gonna talk about all these different things that are coming up, but life is just so busy that adding the responsibilities of, being a foster caregiver on top of working, on top of being a parent, like all the things that go along with this role, it just wasn't realistic to, well, basically to have a consistent posting schedule. And that's what kind of is unfortunate because when I'm in the role of being a foster caregiver, all the things come up that I want to talk about, but I don't have the time to really share. And also just knowing that everything has to go through my county to make sure that I'm not, speaking about things that, break confidentiality. It's just like an added step, added barrier. And so I just kind of default and say, okay, I'll deal with it later. So at this point, I do have an empty bed and things are a little bit quieter in some regards. So that's why I'm committed to filling you guys in on what's been happening and a lot of new things that have been going on. And this most recent placement, they have such a special place in my heart. When I said yes, it was kind of one of these things where I wasn't entirely sure if we could handle it, but I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no, and I'm so glad that they got to stay. They were here for 6 months. We are still in contact. And with every placement, there were highs, there were lows. Things were new for me in a lot of regards. And I think more often this time than with previous placements, I really questioned, do I know what I'm doing? Am I making the right choice here? Am I helping? Am I causing more harm? There were just so many situations where I questioned myself. But at the end of the day, we do the best that we can. Having time to reflect, I know that I did make a positive impact. And I think that the thing that is the most telling is if the children stay in contact with you. So when you're fostering older kids, teenagers, that's one of the benefits that I talk about all the time is most likely they are going to have the autonomy to choose if they want to continue to have correspondence, a relationship. And, sometimes it can go in waves. Even with Ariana, Miss A, there are like a week or two that goes by and, I don't message her or I don't hear from her. But then all of a sudden I'll send her a funny TikTok or she'll check in or, whatever the case may be. When a child leaves the home and they stay in contact, I know that I did something right, that they feel like they have that connection, that they have an adult in their corner who's not family, because chances are they do have family who, they're supporting them, they love them, they care about them, all of those things. I just become that bonus person that's in their corner. And what I've also found as time has gone by is that it's more difficult to stay in contact with all the kids who have stayed. So I'm really making a bigger effort this year to maintain those connections. If you have any tips about that, for those of you who have been fostering for a while, and especially those who are pretty much in those like older age ranges where you do stay in contact, what is your take? What is your experience on how that relationship changes once they leave your home and they kind of move on? That's what I love about all of you, is that you guys have your experiences that you can share with each other, share with me. I'm constantly learning from you guys. And that's honestly why I just wanted to jump back in and get back into the community. So I did have every intention of doing a new placement video. I recorded the setup, as I often do. I think I did make a TikTok about it that got out But other than that, I have all of this footage that I've filmed about preparing for that first night, and I'm hoping to get all of that situated, and I'll still release that video so that you guys can see kind of the behind the scenes of what that setup looks like. And other videos are gonna talk about some of those like new experiences that I have had. There have also been some big transitions for the family. When I did say yes to this foster teen in July, I was also leaving my job at the time and starting my own company. I'm an instructional designer and I love business strategy and marketing and communications. And so I created this company, Amplifier Advocacy, to help the smaller organizations, the nonprofits, those that have like heart-centered, vision-driven like goals. And I want to help them get their message out there. I want to help them train and educate people on the causes that are important to them, which is honestly another reason why I haven't been making videos. I know you guys don't care and you're very understanding, but you know, building my own company and all of the growing pains that have come with that, it's been an incredible experience, but it was a big focus over the last 6 months. But Darcy and Sawyer are getting so big, and I can't wait to have Darcy on camera. I know she'll just like pick it up right away. Again, she always is like, thanks for watching, see you next time. You know, like she just loves doing this kind of thing. Sawyer, on the other hand, has no interest in being on camera at all. He is just different than his sister. What else? I got a new tattoo that I'll show you guys. I think I might have posted something on Instagram about that. Also, our pets have changed. So we did end up rehoming Luna. She was a rescue, and the changes within the home, anytime a child came in or left or we had somebody visiting, she did significant structural damage to the house. And so we tried a lot of different things and it just really wasn't working out. And so we did end up finding a new home for her, one that was much more stable than our family can provide. But in turn, which as I hear the dog, I did rescue a puppy from a puppy mill. It was a recent, you know, very large, I don't know if it's called a raid or not, but there was like an Amish puppy mill farm that had a lot of dogs that were in pretty bad condition. And so a local rescue was tasked with finding homes for all of them. And so I'll introduce you to that new puppy, and she's a sweetie. Actually, why not right now? Penny, come here. So this is Penny. Penny is an Irish doodle, very adorable and cute. Darcy is obsessed with her. Yes, she has a sweater on. She did go to the groomers. I need to give her a good brushing, but she's doing good. She has one of her paws, one of her legs had to be shaved down from the matting from where she was at, but she's like my little shadow. I work from home and I'm here most of the time, and so she just stays with me. She came very scared, but now she's playing and having a good time. Right, Penny? You doing good, Penny? Yeah, the little tail's going. Yeah, and she's a snuggler. She's a really good snuggler. And something else that's gonna be coming is I wanna do a new home tour. When I looked at the videos and I saw the home tour from before, oh my gosh, so much has changed. So once I get the foster room kind of reset as a guest room and respite area, I've told our teens that, you know, that room is gonna be available for them anytime they wanna come and visit. I am taking a break from fostering more permanent placements, but respite and then supporting the kids who have already, you know, been here. That's kind of going to be my focus probably over this next like 6 months at least. And then the basement has gotten a full facelift. So that's in the process. I might even do a video. I think I at least have pictures of like before and after, and maybe I'll do some recording of setting it up because it's like a blank canvas right now. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get some help, figure out some ideas on what to do with the space. So anyway, I am so excited to hear from you all. Please comment below. I've missed you. I'm back. And honestly, 2024 is the year that Be the Village is back for good. No excuses. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.